everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cruising Israel. I'm your host, Natalie.
And I'm Max.
This week on the show, we're going to take you to very different parts of Israel. We're going to explore it by day, we're going to explore it by night, and of course, we're going to explore its culinary side as usual.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. What's our first stop?
Well, first up, we're going to Jaffa's legendary flea market.
Ah, lots to do there.
Lots to do, lots to see, and let's not say anything else. Let's just head there now.
Cool, let's do it.
Right by modern Tel Aviv, you'll find Jaffa's ancient port. When you're walking around the picturesque streets, you can still sense the various influences that empires have left behind. And here, the highlight of it all is Jaffa's flea market, which is called Shuk HaPishpushim in Hebrew. Here you'll find everything from secondhand goods to trendy cafes.
It's a really lovely place. You can find many things, many handcrafts, and it's a really good one. It's also cheap, so by the way.
It's cramped and everything, it's closed, but it's really nice. It's really home vibe. There's a lot of nice things around here, cool things to buy.
Vintage treasures, handmade crafts, and secondhand goods are all things you can find at Jaffa's legendary flea market. It has become a go-to spot for gifts and souvenirs to take home, including many things you won't find anywhere else.
I see a lot of artwork on the walls. It's very authentic. It's very Israel. And you have like a lot of hummus that we just ate over there. It's really, really delicious. A lot of good-looking girls in the area too.
I'm loving Shuk HaPishpushim. It's awesome. Tons of amazing cafes, restaurants, different kinds of food, really diverse people, lots of interesting conversations you can have here that don't happen as much in Jerusalem. I think it's a lot more mixed here, and I'm just loving it. There's a really good energy, really casual, really, really cool. Great food, juices, khachapuri, couscous, falafel, anything you want in a few blocks.
Here you'll find many culinary options to choose from, and it gets especially crowded towards the weekend, when many people come to Yaffo to eat, drink, and have a good time.
People are coming from all over Israel and they're crowding up here because they want the best food. The best food in the country is just here.
Stav knows the market inside and out and takes visitors from all over the world on tours, which emphasizes the most authentic and enjoyable aspects of the local experience.
So the first place that I want to take you to is this hummus place, the best hummus place in the market that's been here since before this market was cool. So you know for sure that if this place survived that long, this is the best hummus you can find in the entire flea market.
Honestly, I could never get tired of hummus. I can eat it every single day for lunch and be a very happy girl.
And dinner.
Exactly. Hummus the only thing that they serve here?
Well, they serve it one thing and one thing only, which is the hummus. But apart from the hummus, there's all the toppings and all things around it.
So what do you recommend?
Oh, definitely the masabcha, which is a combination of the Egyptian beans and the tchina.
Okay, I'll say that. Hi, אפשר מסבכה? לשבת. This looks so yummy.
I know, this is amazing, and that's gonna keep you stuck for the rest of the day.
Yeah. So this is jalapenos, lemon.
Yeah, this is lemon plus jalapeno.
Okay, let's pour it in.
Amateurs eat it with the pita bread, but professionals eat it with
fork?
a fork.
I love to eat it with a fork.
Clean it the plate afterwards.
I love when the hummus is nice and hot and it tastes like it's fresh, like they just made it.
They've just made it. They have to make one pot after another in this place.
The chickpeas are soaked for 24 hours and are then boiled in water for another couple of hours until they've become nice and soft. It's only then when they are mashed and served topped with tchina, olive oil, and whatever the customer selects from a range of additional toppings. This place is basically working 24 hours.
That's right.
At night, they're making the hummus, and during the day, people are coming in and out. Beyond the classic Mediterranean dishes, the Shuk HaPishpushim has it all. From late-night bars serving zesty munchies to international street food such as Asian, North African, and Eastern European flavors. Where are we headed to next?
We're heading now to Tasha and Tasha, which is a Georgian type of restaurant or bar.
Hello. Wow, this looks amazing. Anything with cheese and dough is going to be great, right?
Oh, and it's not just cheese, it's Georgian cheese. It comes here all the way from Georgia, and
Really?
it's extra salty, and it tastes exactly as if you were there.
By day, Tash and Tasha serve up some very scrumptious and decadent Georgian pastries. Run by a couple that grew up on Georgian food, the duo decided to open an inviting, homey place surrounded by their own culture. How do we eat this? With our hands?
With our hands.
Really?
That's right.
Okay.
Just go for it.
First, I need to take a picture of it. Wow, let's make everyone jealous.
You need to break down the dough and dip it inside of the runny egg.
Bread here is baked fresh and on the spot with an egg cracked on top of the dough, which is then placed back in the oven for an extra minute.
And the cheese is melting all around it.
Wow. I could really eat this every morning.
Every morning, there you go. One more reason to visit the flea market.
But it's dangerous. It's too good.
You know, we can't leave a Georgian place before we try some of the Georgian booze.
Okay, so what is this?
This is chacha, it's mulberry vodka. That's what the locals drink, and that's what they drink here every day after they finish all of their Georgian pastry.
It's still early in the morning, but
Cheers.
I'll do it. Cheers.
L'chaim.
Here at Shukapishpushim, it's easy to spend an entire day exploring the hundreds and hundreds of vendors. And as someone who's shopped and ate her way around this place, a day really doesn't seem like enough time to see it all.
Hey, so how about that market? Pretty fun stuff, huh?
Yes, it was really cool. I know every time my family comes here, they love to spend hours there. They love to bring back lots of gifts from the Shukapishpushim for their family members in America, so.
Well, there's certainly plenty to peruse there at the market. So what's next?
Well, we're headed to the north of the country, an hour and a half up north, a place called Moshav Yogev. And they kind of combine circus performances with agriculture, so it's very educational.
Wow, that
it's
sounds
informative.
interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, so.
Let's check that out.
From the very north to the south of Israel, this tiny country is very big on agriculture. And while we've taken you to plenty of farms on the show, today we're going to pay a visit to one that adds a unique twist. Like many farms in the south of Israel, there's a wide range of new crops sprouting up each season. But unlike any other farm, this one features performances you'd only expect to find in the circus.
ועכשיו, עם הכפיים שלכם, מגיע גם לי טיפה. אדוני, אני רואה אותך, תודה רבה. תודה רבה. איזה קטע!
Agri Circus combines farming with interactive circus shows, plus activities and workshops where families can learn some fun circus tricks of their own.
הופה, אז מפה לפה ומפה לפה.
All of this was the idea of Natalie and her husband Hillel, both of whom come from an agricultural background from a young age. Together they learned how to do some circus acts and they started performing together professionally, dazzling international audiences for 10 years.
With balls, there's lots of different things you can do. You can do different tricks.
Wow, that I cannot do.
Two in one hand.
That takes a lot of practice.
Our hands are connected to the both sides of our brain. So it actually, once you learn how to juggle and you practice it, you're practicing your brain.
So by combining these two passions, Agri Circus was born and today serves as something that can be fun for the whole family.
We want to have a place that we can put our beliefs and everything we love to do, also about education, about kids, about nature, about ecosystem, environmental stuff that we want to do.
So you guys are like connecting very different elements together and passing it on to children and visitors that come here.
Every time that you come, there's a different show, so it doesn't get boring.
Specifically, we came to a good one.
Yes, this show was amazing today.
It's a great place to come with our kids because like there's the water and the circus activity around us. They are so happy and we can just sit and chill.
We can kind of relax.
Yes,
Yes, and the water slides are really fun. I'm also going on the water slides. I think I'm having more fun than them.
The combination of the circus and the nature is, I think it's good for them. The performance was also great. I like the interaction between the performer and the audience.
Over here we have the gardens. At this time of year, in the summer, we have lots of eggplants. It's very nice because we like to show special vegetables. So like here you can see the white eggplant.
Oh, amazing.
Most people don't know that there is such a thing.
I didn't know that there was a white eggplant. It has the same taste?
They're more subtle or more gentle taste.
Is this ready for harvest?
Yeah, this is already good to pick. And yeah, pull it. Good.
Oh, I know Israelis go crazy for eggplants. Everywhere I go, there's like those roasted eggplants, and it's amazing. Smoked eggplants, it's amazing.
Let me show you another very special eggplant. Well, in Hebrew, it's called the Japanese finger. It's the Japanese finger. It's ba'ot yapani. It's an eggplant.
This is also.
And I love these. These are the best.
What's the difference? What do you do with them?
I just oven? In the oven, I wouldn't put it in the oven because it's not big and it becomes really. What I do is I just cut it like a cucumber and put it in, in any dish.
So you guys don't really have any ordinary vegetables. You like to do things,
We have also all the ordinary. We have over there the regular eggplants, and over here you can see the cucumbers.
And of course,
that are growing. Seasonal. One of the things I like that kids can see here, that vegetables are not year-long. Like there's different vegetables in the summer, different in the winter, and just because they see it in the supermarket all the time, it doesn't mean that that's how it's grown. They have different needs.
They could learn about the different nutrients and vitamins that they provide, that each different vegetable provides. Usually kids don't care about that stuff, but it's good that
But the grown-ups can learn as well. Here you can see a way that the cucumbers, they grow up.
Growing vertically.
Yeah, they grow up and
that just saves room, right?
It saves room, but it also gives them a longer life. They have sun from when they're on the ground, then part of them is in shade.
Now, I know we are pretty north of the country now, but we are headed to the opposite direction, an hour and a half south of Tel Aviv.
That's a bit of a drive.
We have
What's
a long
going on
drive.
down there?
Well, there's a really cool International Street Theater Festival.
Cool.
And lots of cool live sculptures and performances, and I really enjoy going to those type of things because there's lots of creativity and lots of talent all gather in one place.
So wait, you said Ofakim?
Ofakim.
So we better talk on the way. Let's go.
Thousands of people have made their way to the south of Israel to this annual festival, which features street performers from not only around the country, but all around the world. Let's check it out. For the third year in a row, Israel's southern Negev region is celebrating artistic expression by hosting the International Street Theater Festival. Professional acrobats, live sculptures, and cool and unique performances are all things you'll see here in downtown Ofakim.
One of the living statues here at the festival in Ofakim, and it's very colorful and a happy festival. The kids like my costume and the other costumes as well, for sure.
Your costume is really awesome. Look at those, check out those shoes though.
Thanks. Yeah, it even makes a sound.
Yeah, so we can hear you when you're walking away. The festival features performers coming from very far away, including some who have came to Israel for the very first time.
This is called Malla Kham. Malla means wrestler. Kham means pole.
I see. So you're like wrestling the pole.
Yes.
These talented dancers are from very different parts of India, but managed to find each other and formed a group, which today travels the world and performs for a living. Is this your first time in Israel?
Yes, this is first time in Israel.
Wow. And you're liking it so far?
Yes, so much.
This city is too good. This country is too good.
Before we traveled, first in Georgia's Got Talent, and we are a finalist over there. Then second, Japan.
Wow.
Then Abu Dhabi.
Amazing.
Ferrari World.
Amazing.
Then Paris, and now here.
And is this your last stop?
Last
stop? No, you have more countries.
Yes.
Amazing. Great. You guys did a great job, really.
Thank you.
העיר אופקים זה השער לנגב. אנחנו בשנים האחרונות הפכנו להיות יעד מאוד מאוד אטרקטיבי למשפחות צעירות שרוצות איכות חיים יחד עם חינוך ותרבות. מוצאים את אופקים כמקום מאוד מאוד מעניין, גם מהפן הכלכלי וכמובן גם מאיכות החיים שאנחנו יודעים לתת.
As the population has expanded to house 4,500 new residents, this southern Israeli city has seen a pattern of fast growth.
We are bringing over 6 different international groups. If you saw already the big balloon that go up, it's a group from England. We have an Indian group. We have something like 10 different Israeli groups. Some of the shows are specific for Ofakim, first time showing. And others are street theater that walk all over Israel. That's one of the special shows in the festival. It's a 70th anniversary of Israel this year. So we did an homage, a musical homage of songs all over the 70 years with circus. So it's very, very unique.
Now, you know how much I enjoy and love going to those upscale restaurants and talking to the chefs.
So many.
We've gone to a lot. There are a lot in this country.
You have to try a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, so today we're going to meet a pretty known chef here in Israel, Chef Aviv Moshe.
Cool.
And this restaurant is one of the 10 best restaurants in the world.
In the world?
In the world.
Add to that I'm starving. So let's get this process going already.
Okay. At one of the city's finest dining spots, renowned chef Aviv Moshe uses his passion and skill to create exceptional dishes. And don't expect anything else less than luxury, elegance, and fine dining. If you're looking for an exceptional culinary experience, look no further than restaurant Meza. It's the only Israeli restaurant that made it on the Traveler's Hot List as the 50 most beautiful restaurants in the world.
So Meza is a chef restaurant, and it's restaurant and bar mixed together. The part of the dinner is white and the bar is black. A lot of famous people in the world eat here, like Sarkozy, Tony Blair, Guardiola from Barca.
The restaurant center features a long, high dining room table with beautifully lit candles and highly distinctive decor. But the design aesthetics in the white marble dining room don't stop with the decor, but extends to the way each dish is plated by highly regarded chef Aviv. What was your vision when opening one of Tel Aviv's most luxurious and elegant restaurants?
I tell you, before we opened Meza, all the restaurants was just restaurant. You come to the dinner, you finish and you go. But in my vision, I want to mix it with fun, with a bar, good food, and in one ticket and one place, you feel all the vibe.
His inspiration derived from no other place than his very own mother's kitchen.
I mix it and I make interpretation for my mom cuisine and street food cuisine in the plate. I was bad boy.
Bad boy?
And just when I get into the kitchen, something in my body, my head, start relax.
Wow,
and I fall in love.
This bad boy not only designed the menu at Meza, but is part of a group which runs 2 other exceptional restaurants around Tel Aviv, each with its own unique style. Well, now it's off to the kitchen where Chef Aviv shows us how it's done.
This is one of the most favorite dish in Meza. It's called baklawa, beef baklawa. It's come with coconut cream, sweet batata, tahina, and it's like the taste is like Arabic candy, but with the interpretation we make it for the first course.
Tahina and date honey is drizzled on top to add a sweet note which complements the savory beef filling.
Okay, so now we go to the second dish. This dish is called sashimi of shakshuka. Shakshuka is very traditional Mediterranean dish. It starts when I in my home, start to cut and prepare the products for the make shakshuka, and then I stop and say, I don't want to cook it. I want to mix it with some raw fish like the tuna and make interpretation of myself. So we start with tomato, and then we put garlic and hot pepper, a little bit of lemon. We salt it. Coriander and olive oil. This is the first steps.
The traditional shakshuka dish is made with tomato sauce, eggs, and spices, and is eaten with bread. But there's nothing traditional about Aviv's menu.
Now we have the fresh tuna. We have dry lemon that we squeeze it and mix it with a little bit spicy, hot spices. We have the eggs. We cook it just only 6 minutes because we want it very soft here, the yellow.
Meza has been Tel Aviv's favorite spot for over a decade, and I think by now we can understand why. It looks like the presentation is very important to you. Would you say it's on the same level as the quality of the food?
Yeah, of course. First, the place looks good, so we must the dish looks good, and after we work very, very hard for the dish in the kitchen, we must presentation it like it's amazing. Of course, the presentation is very, very important, but the testing it needs to be, in the top.
It sounds like you make your recipes as you go along, like as you said with the shakshuka.
Half of the menu it's like interpretation for traditional dish, and I mix it with my way.
All right, so now for the best part, we're gonna try this delicious food.
And you tell me if it's.
Of course, I absolutely love fish, raw fish, seared fish, anything.
But you say you need to eat with the egg, with everything. You need to mix it.
We'll try to get all the flavors in one bite, mix it all up instead. Wow, this is amazing.
Thank you.
You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
The colors, the textures, the flavors. It's like a party in my mouth.
Take the coconut.
Coconut, the sweet potato.
The sweet potato.
Can I eat the flour too?
Yeah. Yeah.
The vibrant restaurant also features a bar next door, which offers the best of both worlds. After dining in the restaurant, visitors can continue their night into the bar, which offers a more urban and nightly experience. So I figured I couldn't leave without trying one of their signature cocktails.
We make you cocktail name is Apple Twist Martini Meza style, and we start to do this. We take ice, apple schnapps, blackberry vodka, passion fruit, sour, apple juice, lime juice. Enjoy. Cheers.
Thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Cruising Israel. We loved having you watch with us.
And don't forget to catch us next time as we cruise the country and show you the best Israel has to offer.
Bye.